Salve! Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Let's play Final Fantasy XII. In the last episode, we went through the Necrohall of Nubadis. It was a tough time. That area is very dangerous, and I got some good equipment from it. Namely, the sword and armor Bosch has, the Maximilian and the Defender. But now, no. Plan primer. Or you see, I'm gonna double check that all hunts that I have are in areas that are like weird, that I don't understand. Yep, basically all of them that I have are in super weird spots that I don't get. Okay, I understand this one. That one's. We could do 19. That was Rabanaster. Why don't we do the hunt in Rabanaster? And then check out other hunts. Then we will continue west of the Mist and through the Feywood. Because I think I figured out what to do. Where's good old Rabanaster? So, I need to go to the under dock. Right? I think. Pretty sure. I'm not pretty sure. Oh, there's a way down in, South Downtown. Southgate. That's what it's called. Teehee. Before we do that, though, I need to head to the Sand Sea and accept those quests on the board. Dark Steel, Homesick Man, and Arcades. And travel home through the Soshin Cave Palace, but a terrible creature bars the way. Assistance needed. And an old Arcades. And Varal. A creature stole from me a haversack containing many important belongings. I seek experienced hunters to join me in reclaiming it. Found in Vieira Wayfair. Windworm. Ancient people sealed away a legendary worm in the ruins of Tekita Uplands. Now it stirs once more. We must stop it while we still can. Found in, again, old Arcades. Overlord. Ooh. A headless, rank 6. I'm looking to be more popular with the ladies, figuring killing a tough monster ought to do it. Just don't mention you helped me out, okay? I'll speak with the petitioner. The village petitioner can be found at the following location. You must speak with the petitioner to formalize a contract. Arcades. Okay, now does he actually want to, like, have help in killing it, or does he want us to kill it so that he can take the credit? It sounds like the latter. Goliath. Nalbina Fortress. Heard tell of the most compelling monster from a passing adventurer. I want to find out more, but I'll need some help. This doesn't sound like a hunt, this sounds like a observation. The village petitioner can be found at the following location. You must speak with the petitioner to formalize a contract. There. I know where that is. I don't remember the name. Death Scythe. Surrender the axe. Every night in my dreams, the same voice. The curse will be the end of me. I know what I did was wrong, but this... Okay, and that's where it ends. Go speak with the petitioner. Who's in football? And you know what? Before we go and head to the Undercity, let's also go to the clan proper, because they have separate quests. Right, wonk. You're a risk taker already. You've been burning the midnight oil. Risk breaker, excuse me. Here's a reward. 2 elixirs, 3 teleport stones. Keep up the work. You defeated King Bomb. Impressive, Kupo. The Silkwood Garrison sends you this with their compliments. Awarded for the labors undertaken to reopen Silka High Road. 1,300 guild and the mallet. Here you defeated the Ahriman. Impressive, Kupo. The Tavern Keeper sends you this. Wanted to thank you for helping me get hold of Ahriman Offal. It makes for some awful good eats. 1,600 to go. Here you defeated the Mandragoras. Impressive, Kupo. Friends of the Mandragora send you this. Their compliments? The friends? Presented for the furtherance of our knowledge. The Mandragora family. Oh, Friends of the... They're... Okay. They're an organization called Friends of the Mandragora. I thought the Mandragora's homies were sending me a gift like we know. A letter with a black hand on it. Here you defeated Rafflesia. Impressive, Kupo. The Garif sends you this, with their compliments. Thanks for avenging our fallen brother. 1,800 gil. Okay, new marks. Belito. There's a monster that can summon a sandstorm with the beating of its wings. Or so I hear. Only determined hunters need apply. Sign on to the hunt. Excellent. Petitioner is none other than me, Kupo. Listen carefully and I'll tell you its details. I'm listening. This should happen more often. There's a rumor going around about that has me concerned, Kupo. Talk of a monster wreaking havoc and mayhem. If you accept the contract, I can tell you more, sure. With only the vaguest information, some of it may not even be true, Kupo, so I had to select a hunter most carefully, and I chose you, Kupo. Now, as for the details of the contract, in the Nam Yensa Sand Sea, there's reports of a beast whipping great torrents of sand into the air. The motion is said to be the source of some fierce sandstorms, Kupo. True or not, I cannot say. I've never heard of such a monster. What else is they say? Ah yes, Kupo. To reach the monster, you'll have to pass through the caves filled with quicksand. Yes, that's right, Kupo. The monster known as Belito. Belito, Kupo. You may find nothing, but do give it a thorough search. And you're sending me to my death, effectively, because there's an Esper in there. There have been a number of incidents of hunters being attacked while out in the field. Lately, not luckily, excuse me. Take care, Kupo. Luckily, we're getting attacked constantly. So you've signed on to hunt this Belito down, you of all people. Gotten into him, Kupo. The hunter-stalker everyone's worrying over. Looks like whoever it is a Bonga. I've seen all the evidence, and there's no doubt about it. I think a fellow Bonga could do such a thing. A Bonga, Kupo. Not someone I wanted to bring up, but I have heard the rumors of Monid, haven't you? You're still here, Kupo. Yes, stories of this hunter-stalker are all too common of late. You must be especially careful on your hunt, Kupo. Roger, roger. Okay. The Low Town. Search for Mr. Slime Hunt. Bye. Let's see if I can get this off of memory. Is it one of you? Rabanastrin, Contrite thief. Oh, did you see my bill? Thanks for coming, love. I. Just knowing someone cared enough to hear me troubles is all I need. Farewell, cruel world. Only winding up Europe, eh? Still got some juice left in me. Ready to get down to business. If you've seen the bill, you know I need this Orthros hunted, stuffed, and mounted. It's a slime. I don't know how you stuff a slime and mount it, but okay. I'll come. Well, I'll tell you. But only if you agree to do the hunt, love. Still interested? Tell me. Thank you, love. I hate to have such a fine young man as yourself see me in such a state. But you already know I'm a thief. There, I've said it. The shame. Well, I wouldn't be a thief if I wouldn't steal from time to time, and this time I was partaking of some things in Samal's house. And Samal's never home. He's always down in the South Sprawl, talking to some kid. That's why he's practically begging to be robbed. Not being one to turn down such a clear invitation, I helped myself to some plunder, only these kids caught me in the act. Well, you can imagine how frightened I was, a mob of kids chasing after me shouting, "Stop, thief!" and "Grab her!" and whatnot. Much easier being chased by proper adults, I find, but there I was. Of course, the Gramseath Waterway, that's the place where they chased me to. Couldn't scarcely breathe by this point, mind you. So somehow I gave them the slip, but no sooner had I stopped to catch my breath than the Orthros reared its head, its body, its head's kind of part of its body. Not being in a condition to fight, I threw down my plunder there and then ran as fast as I could. By the time I made it back up to Lowtown, the kids had gotten the grown-ups involved, and I found myself penned in tight. Well, it seemed to me I'd gone from frying pan into the fire. Luckily for me, Samal showed up just then. He's the one what I'd stole from, you see. Part of gold, that one. Said he'd let it all be watered under the bridge if I return everything what I took. Only this Orthros made off with all my plunder, and I'm in no condition to get it back from him. You surely see. So you gotta help me kill the Orthros, get back the things I stole, else they'll hand me over to the Imperials, and then it's now been a dungeon for me. Notorious Sikh by the name of Darguza said to be there. I daren't think what he'd do to a dainty flower like myself. Don't let them send me away. That Orthros was off in the south end of the waterway, only he's particular about who he'll attack. Likewise, that's what Samuel said. Don't let me down, I'm begging you. And beg is all that I've got left. The Orthros. Okay, so Samal said that he'll only attack certain people. And I could go down there and hope I get lucky, or I could just head to Samal's house. Private residence. Is this Samal's house? Deeg, no, you're the kid. Deeg hid here in fear of the ghost. But the more Deeg comes, the more Deeg likes it. Kinda cozy. My pop owns the place. He was letting it out to somebody, but it's empty now. Whoever used to live here, letter on the table. Deeg read it, but it doesn't make any sense. You can have it if you want. Oh. Ah, you find a letter on the table. I know my days grow short. I regret only that I shall not have the opportunity to return the item entrusted me all these many years. I've divided it into 4 pieces in hopes it might prevent falling easily into searching hands. My god, it's another quest that's unmarked. I've enclosed the whereabouts of one of the 4 events its rightful owner should come seeking to recover it. Stop the water's flow, then loose it once more. East, southeast, southwest, southeast. I pray it be there undisturbed. Taking a screenshot of that. Well then. Stop the water's flow sounds like the waterway, but, well, down in the waterway, there's another one of those espers, so... Oh no, you're old Delan. I'm here. I might as well speak to Dallin. So this thing is particular about who it hunts. Balan. A Ruvagon, you say? Sadly, even I know a little less to share with you about such a place. I know it lies deep in the forest and nothing more. Balan, tell me exactly what are you up to? Oh, I wonder if he'll have more advice for me if I, like, come back during random points of the quest. Oh. Treasure. Alright, we head down. Into the waterway. Now, it's particular about who it attacks, so... Where specifically is this thing? Southmost segment. I can do that. No, I need to go here, I think? This place is a maze. And I saw... Oh, no. Here should allow me past? Or not. Okay. Well... Proceeding onward would mean changing the gate's flow, I think, which I don't want to do, considering... There's an Esper. Let's go get my butt kicked once more. How about that? I've leveled up quite a few times. Let's see just how badly this thing absolutely obliterates me. And we've got our proper team here now, too. Why, hello! Slowly draining HP. Miss. I keep missing. Miss. Are you just immune? If he popped up as immune, then maybe he's just immune, but I keep missing. Maybe he's too high level for me. Vaughn, how about you cease casting slow on enemies who have haste? A foobar. Yep, so we're slowed, and we've got HP slowing down, and... This was an absolute stomp. Right. Right, I know where this is going. I am nowhere near high enough level for that. It's possible I could fight the... I think it's an Esper in the Sand Sea, but... I don't know. that one beat me pretty bad too. Not super duper bad like this one did. This one was... Yikes, I stood no chance. Zancy... I'm still hesitant to say that we could take it. Okay. Well, then we're off. Continue the main story. Okay, now I need to teleport to the Feywood. The port. Tecta Uplands. It would be Goldmore Jungle. The Nabudis Deadlands. Oh no, the Deadlands is in the north. Silkawood. I have to travel through the Silkawood, right? No, that's the Feywood. Where's the Silkawood? Feywood. Silkawood's up north. And then the Deadlands are up north as well. I need specifically Feywood, which means Gilmore Jungle, I guess. That's a long ways to walk without a teleportation crystal. Yeah, okay, maybe there's a closer one, but I don't see it. One more jungle. Scan multiple times. You guys are no problem to me. And far beyond the level. I fought in the Deadlands, I'll have you know. And we had left. And we should take the first left that we see. Proceed on. Really, you live. Huh. The Feywood. Owie. That one was just me being dumb. Harry, oh no. fun! You gotta stop being confused. There we go. John. Gotta get back to where we were. Brandon's dead. Don't worry, Fran. We're almost at a crystal. I don't need to use a Phoenix down. Vaughn alone can handle all these monsters. Whoop. Yeah, okay, it's a blue crystal. Not an orange one. There's no teleport point down here. And now we've got some experience down here. And down here's not frightening in the least. I fought worse. This guy's kind of beefy. Maybe because he's got a lot of physical protection. I think that's why. He's got shell on. Or not shell. Protect on. Bada bing. We already know where to go, so I'm actually going to intentionally avoid taking the path that this tells me to. Where we can travel through the mist. Brand level 51, nice. Bubble belt. Actually, hold on, bubble belt. Bubble belt. Equip bubble. I forget what bubble does for me. Hi, behemoths. Alright, let's see if this works. Down. And across. LP, let's go. Yeah, 1,300 XP and 2 LP. You guys are good for XP. Now, what does the door say again? Gate Gigas. Gigas holds sway. It will not open. Okay. It won't open for me, but... will it open for Marius? Because I think... all of these are Gigases, not... touch. Marius? No. Okay, my bad. Dismiss, Marius. Sorry to bring you along. Okay, in that case... I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this. I believe I need to give Belias to someone. Now, who deserves it the most? And by deserves, I mean who unlocks the most with Belias. Definitely not Vaughn. Althea, you don't have your second board. Poor boy. What would I want for Balthier as his second board? I don't know. He's probably going to be a physical fighter. Foebreaker, I might combo him with, the Daggers one. Hey, why don't you tell me what the Daggers one is? The Shikari. Belias does nothing. Daggers. In fact, does Belias, this is a good way to check, unlock anything major, any of the other classes? No. Okay, so I'm going to give it to someone in the active party. And I don't think... it really matters who? You would get Potion Lore 1. Ooh. Potion Lore 1. Well, Vaughn uses fire magic, so it makes a lot of sense to give it to him anyway. But then also he gets Libra, which is possibly the most useful one here. So I'll give you Elias. I'll give you Libra as well. I'll Gambit you up. Self. When we're out of combat, Self, Libra. Then Vaughn. You have the stone. Touch the gate. But if I summon Belias, aha! So that confuses me why it didn't work with the other one. But Belias specifically opens this door. This was confusing. I found it quite strange. Maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention to the Esper lore. Okay. The ancient city of Giruvegan. Already got some floating scenery. It kind of reminds me of,
on the farthest shores
architecture
of the
from
river
Halo.
of time, shrouded deep in the roiling mist.
What is it, Fran? The mist runs thick here.
Like on the Leviathan?
Do not worry. I will behave myself. The mist here is cold.
I would behave myself.
I sense something like the shadow here.
For now. It appears Sid has yet to arrive. We'll lie in wait for him here.
So we're not going inside?
Not unless you want to end up twisted. Like the old man.
Twisted? Oh, like... Okay, twisted like Sid.
Something there.
The neat transition.
What is it?
She can see him. Let's follow her.
I'm surprised Balthier didn't, you know, put up an exasperated sigh or a shrug. He's telling everyone we need to sit here or else we'll, you know, end up twisted. And he's specifically worried about Ash in particular falling prey to the Nethicite. Stay here, we don't go further where the Nethicite is. She immediately starts walking towards the Nethicite. Ah, okay.